It might just be a friendly, but the journey to qualification for the World Cup and preparation for the African Cup of Nations in January begins for the Super Eagles with a game against the Green Falcons of Saudi Arabia. And we're here to preview that game for you. My name is Ayomide Shotunbo, and this is the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. And of course, Ife joins me right here in the studio again for this conversation. Good to have you again, and let me put this straight to you. It's been dubbed as a friendly by many people. I mean, it's just a friendly. But is it much more than that, and what do you expect from the game?
Well, it's much more than a friendly because Osipese will be looking to put his friendly scares behind him. Like, out of 11 games played for that he has been at the helms of the team, he has not won any friendly matches. But he comes up to deliver when it comes to proper games. Exactly, because okay. 11 matches at the helms, being the coach of the Super Eagles, 5 matches won, six losses, and out of those 6, 5 of them were friendlies. So will he be looking to change that record? It's left to be seen, but it depends on how he takes it. And I remember the last friendly we played was against Portugal. Now, and it was even at Portugal. Yeah. So now we are at Portugal again. Well,
interestingly, some players are going to be missing out. Yes, it's a friendly, and it will have been an opportunity to continue to try out new systems and new tactics, fueled by the arrival of new players. But we do know that Taiwo Awoniyi is not available. Could you also take us through other players, and what do you think the impact will be now that a player like Taiwo Awoniyi is not available at this point in time?
Well, not really much of an impact because you have in his position you have Victor Boniface, also Terry Murphy. There are a lot of people who were actually called up to play that kind of position. But you also have people like Jamilu Collins out, and he was replaced by Chidozie Awaziem, Tyrone Ebueyi coming in for Ola, who also picked up an injury. He didn't play for Nottingham Forest during the weekend, and you can just see that these players have replacements. And this is a friendly game where he still needs to. He has not gotten starting 11 yet, as you saw.
That's funny.
It's a real problem. It's a real problem.
And he's coming up against an old foe in Saudi Arabia. I mean, he's worked for them before.
Yeah, in 2010, he was the coach of Saudi Arabia. 2010, coached them for three years, 2009 to 2011. That span, and we played them in 2010. But it was a new draw.
And there's a revolution going on in Saudi Arabian football, especially in their league. But also at the World Cup, they stunned a lot of people. I mean, when they defeated Argentina, and they are looking to, the whole idea behind the growth of that league is to develop the national team. Of course, there's no secret about that. Yeah. But in the last 6 games, they have lost 6 times. How do the Super Eagles approach the game? Do you think it's going to be a stroll in the park?
It's going to be quite harder than the match with Southam and Principe, because they have some really professional players. And
no disrespect to Southam.
No disrespect to Southam and Principe, but they have some professional players who are playing in some top clubs. Quickly, my prediction for the game probably be maybe 3-0.
You expect a 3-0?
Yeah, a 3-0 win.
And just before I let you go, how important is it? I mean, there are bigger games coming up in November in the international window against Zimbabwe and Lesotho. And there's also another game against Mozambique coming on Monday as well. But then also the African Cup of Nations is knocking on the door. How important is it that for Pesero, he doesn't know his squad, he has to build team chemistry and all of that right now?
Well, one thing that we need to know is that he needs to build chemistry, he needs to build momentum. And what better to build momentum than playing in your national, in your home country?
Yeah,
because he's from Portugal.
Portimao specifically.
Well, he's a Portuguese, so he will probably look to get these wins right there against Saudi Arabia, Mozambique, and hope to build on against Lesotho, where
those are the important games.
The really important ones. So, looking to build momentum, get the right players, but let's see if he would take it on.
Anyways, that's our show. Thank you very much for watching, and of course you can continue to follow our content here on Guardian Nigeria by subscribing to this channel, and also you could get notifications of the latest videos when you tap that bell. And mind you, also we wish the Super Eagles very, very much of luck in their game. It's not a big deal on paper, but hey, you still need a bit of luck. Even against Mozambique, we'll be back to preview that particular game. For now, it's goodbye and God bless.